I've seen that Supacell's been created. So I've sent it to my agent. It was the 30th of November 2021. I'll never forget
on my birthday.
Is that your birthday?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You're blessed.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw that Supacell was gonna happen. I had post notifications on for Rapman because like I was just, his work for me is the best thing that's come out of the UK. Like his numbers don't lie as well. So I was like, no, I need to get involved with this. So I've sent it to my agent, but I sent it, but at the same time, I was DMing every mutual I had with Rapman. I need to be in the show.
I need to be in this.
I need to be in the show. Like I've just come, I'm doing Marvel, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like I need to be in this show. So eventually the word got around that I'm about. So I had an audition. I got straight into the audition room, which is great. Usually you have to do this thing called a self-tape.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzuma. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
And I'll be done. Go on, because you're Nigerian.
You're so stupid. This guy's dumb. You know,
I'm being real.
There's Jews everywhere,
There is. But
why you just think Nigeria is
no, don't do that. Don't take it that far. I'm just being honest. If you started flying or doing that shit,
I would want an invisible superpower.
I don't want you to explain it to me.
But they don't have Jews in Uganda.
They do.
Okay.
But I'm talking about, you asked me why would I believe it, and that is a reason.
Because Nigeria.
You're Nigerian.
Wow.
It's in all your movies.
I just want you to say it. It's true.
It's in all your movies.
We lean
We lean heavily into it. Ugandans don't do movies about it.
That's true.
So my point is.
So we're Jujis now.
Now look where they're going to.
No, but listen,
the point I'm trying to make is I am not going to stand and wait for your explanation, bro.
Yeah.
I'm never seeing you again.
So you're not going to chat to him again?
Never again.
No, man, I have to go and chat to him.
If I see my boy flat, no, come on, man.
Because now he might now try and come and get rid of me. Because now I know.
That's why I'm not coming back.
So I'm better off be like, oh, massa. I do massa.
You know,
What do you need me to do, massa?
You have to keep your enemies closer.
Nah, text you, bro.
You know like that, yeah.
So now I know you got a problem with me, yeah?
I got to try and get rid of you.
Now I'm coming for you, bro.
Yeah, fact.
Look me in the eye, I'm coming for you, bro.
Because you start telling everyone, and everyone's going to think I'm a weirdo.
And then they're going to ask you, oh, why you stopped talking to him? Oh, one time, yeah?
That nigga could fly.
He was chilling and he was flying.
To be fair, that I wouldn't even mind because they'll look at you crazy.
Bro.
They'll be like, what do you mean he can fly? Oh, shut up. This
You
guy's
guys are acting like if you saw me flying, you'd chill with me, bro.
I will chill with you, bro.
Whatever,
I'll be like, teach me, fam. Teach me.
It depends how you see it.
Yeah.
How you see it.
Are you mad? I will use you to do things that I needed.
Look at this guy's always finding a way.
No, but they did try to do that though. What do you lot try to? You try to get not to give it away too much. When they did find, they tried to make go and rob. Was it?
Oh yeah, the trap. Yeah, True.
Yeah. They didn't tell me about the plan in the
They
show.
didn't, and you were disappointed, innit?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
But morally, I think it's not wrong.
I don't think
Robbing
it
a
is.
trap house. I think it was a good idea.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh man, and it's like literally.
Like Robin Hood, innit? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But why did you think it hurt your character that he didn't know? Does it matter?
The only reason why my character's in the gang because he just wants to be involved. He shouldn't actually be in the gang. He's not a gangster. He's the youngster of the group. He just happens to be from that area. Everyone else is from. The Tower Boyz are from. So my whole thing is I want to be involved. I want to be like Taser. Taser's my role model. So for me to not be involved, and the main thing actually was it was my cousin that kind of sorted it all out. So my thing is it's gonna get back to my cousin's gonna get hurt, and it's gonna come back to me, I'm gonna be upset. So you didn't tell me, so now my cousin's gonna be in some trouble. And it's just like, why would you do that when you could just tell me? In which Taser's like, no, we didn't tell you in the plan because we knew that you wouldn't do it. And he just reassures me after that.
Same way these guys sometimes keep stuff from me because they're trying to protect me, so they say.
Yeah, protect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Protect.
Yeah.
These guys,
you two. Yeah.
I like the way you do that, bro. I feel like you two do that to me.
Wow. Why is it whenever I bring my issues, you always counteract
Because
with
I feel like, you're always the first to call the police.
Oh, drops the pin. Can you hear pin drop? Ah.
I'm going to move on to the next
calling
question.
you the federal.
Because I don't even know how we got there.
You're talking to the police.
But don't worry, we'll dissect that behind the camera. Yeah, on Supacell, obviously, the main subject matter is the fact it's sickle cell, isn't it? Which is, I love the fact that Rapman's done that. Like, honestly, you know when you're thinking like, why has no one done this? It's a disorder that affects us predominantly. And no one's really portrayed it in, feature films or anything like that. What did you think when you first read the script? Did you know?
So we received the script prior. I read my parts and I read the main plot of the story because I knew that the next day we was going to read it through with the whole cast. Then when I realised it was about sickle cell, I was like, it's a brilliant touch because often you see stuff about superheroes and people just have powers like it's a normal thing. But with Supacell, there's reasoning behind it. Now people know, right, people are going to have Supacell potentially if they have sickle cell as a variant. So it adds meaning to it. And as an actor, it's important to have meaning and truth in something that you do. Because then as the audience are going to start to believe it. And obviously that's what you want as an actor. Also, in my school, there was quite a few people that had sickle cell. I know some people with sickle cell. And it's just like, you're giving them something to relate to, something that's not necessarily so positive. You're finding some sort of positivity around it, which is quite good, I think. And yeah, I think it's a great thing to do. As you know, predominantly black people can get sickle cell and it can really affect them, which is obviously not a good thing. So it's just like you're making certain people smile when they see the show because they feel involved. They feel like they're part of something, which is obviously a good thing. And yeah, it's good for the community, definitely.
100%.
Yeah, I rate that, man.
Especially at the moment, you know, they just announced that they need more blood donors because blood banks are running low.
And it's not really like, a lot of people don't know about it. That's why there's so many sickle cell awareness things. I probably know some people don't know nothing about sickle cell. And now that Supacell's come out, people are actually actively researching what is sickle cell?
Facts.
What is this thing? And then awareness is happening by the show as well. So it's helped in multiple ways, if that makes sense.
And it's global.
Crazy. Yeah, exactly, man. No, I like the way you've answered that.
Yeah.
And just a quick one, right? Most people feel like you'd have to go to like drama school or like to, you know, to be like an actor or make it big in the UK. How did you get casted for this role?
It's a bit of a long story. So Blue Story.
We have time.
We got time, exactly. We have time.
Blue Story was filmed in my school. And, yeah. Sacred Heart, my school, Sacred Heart.
Camberwell?
Yeah.
No way.
I
went there for like a couple of years.
Is it?
I swear down until they moved me. Anyways, that's another
you
story.
You could have been in Blue Story.
I'm telling you.
I remember
that's
actually,
another
funny
story.
enough, a bit of an anecdote about that day. I was actually in trouble because I came to school in trainers. So the
bad boy.
Yeah. Deputy head teacher, who's the head teacher now, he was speaking to me and he was like, no, you're changing your shoes. Like there's a box full of shoes. They only had like size 10. I was like, this was ages ago, I was like size 4 or something. And then I had to wear like clown shoes. But anyways, I saw Rapman in the building before anyone did. And I was like, what? So, like, what's he doing here? Yeah. Then, like, half an hour later, there was a tannoy. So I was like, good afternoon, Sacred Heart. Some of you might have seen Rapman walking around the building. He's going to be filming Blue Story in the school. I was like, sir, can I be involved? He was like, no, you're in trouble, so you're not doing it. Human. So you had to sign this sheet, like a waiver, to say that your face could be in it.
Wow.
So I got one anyways, and I made my mum, I was like the first person in the school to do it. So they were still saying no, and then last minute it was like, all right, go on, you can just do it. So I've come to school now, we filmed Blue Story, had an amazing time. I was with like Michael Ward and stuff. This was before Michael Ward was like the star he is now.
Yeah.
Kadeem Ramsey, there was loads of people there. So then, I was an extra. My face actually did make it into the final cut, which was great. So I spoke to Rapman, introduced myself, blah, 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 blah. A few years later, lockdown happened. Not even a few years later, it was like a year later. Lockdown happened. And then Rapman did like a lockdown casting thing in which he did an Instagram live and lucky people could join and do a monologue. And there was like thousands of people on there. There was casting directors, there was agents, loads of people on there. And I practiced so hard. I memorized the monologue. I went deep into it. I was like, I'm going to do it like this on purpose. I cut all the swear words out as well because I was, how old was I? I would have been like 14 or 15. Wow. So I had to cut, my mum doesn't want me to swear, obviously, naturally.
Of course, yeah.
So then, eventually, there was 3 versions, might I add. There's 3 versions. There was 3 Instagram lives. Didn't get in the first one, didn't get in the second one. The third one came. I was on there, I was ready, had my lines ready. Then I saw, you know when you're on Instagram and you're gonna join and it went,
yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I started panicking and I was like speaking to Rapman. He was like, yeah, like when you're ready, do the monologue. And then I just smashed the monologue and got my agent through then. And my agent was still with me now. She was helping me a lot, speaking to me and like it was liaising and all of that stuff. And then I did loads of little adverts. Worked with like Sports Direct, McDonald's, Amazon, did so many adverts. And then after year 11 finished, I moved to Manchester to play football.
Oh, wow, okay.
At Stockport. And
oh yeah, I know stuff.
Yeah, as soon as I joined, my acting career kind of kicked off. It was crazy because nothing was really popping, and then as soon as I moved, that's when it wants to start popping. Like, right. So then I had an audition for a new Marvel TV series, and I didn't know much about it, but I was really excited because
what's it called?
Secret Invasion.
Okay.
It's with Samuel L. Jackson. So
oh yeah, I know about that stuff.
Yeah.
Are you in that?
Yeah, but let me.
Okay, yeah, go on. Yeah, because I think I've seen couples. Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes. On
so yeah, obviously you guys can hear that I love Marvel. I love
yeah.
And the maddest thing is about that is that I was actually doing a Marvel movie marathon. So like, it's when you watch the first one to the last one.
Okay.
I've done it so many times, but for some reason I wanted to do it again.
Okay.
And I get the call, you've got a Marvel audition. So I've auditioned for it about 4 times.
Okay.
And then this was in September, and then in January I found out that I got the part, and I was gassed, but I had to miss some time off of football, which was quite annoying because at the time I was just football focused, but obviously acting was like rising.
Yeah, rising quick.
Yeah. So then I filmed for it. It was in Liverpool. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed myself. I met Samuel Jackson, which is one of the best actors of all time. Like, brilliant actor. So yeah, I did a great job. But with Marvel and, you know, these big productions, if you have a small role in a big production, it's often that your part can get cut out.
Yeah.
So my part got cut out, and it was annoying because my part was directly with Samuel Jackson, which was crazy. I got to meet him, I was speaking with him. But with Marvel, they do documentaries as well for every TV series that they do. So in a documentary, my face...
You're on that one.
Yeah.
Dope.
So there's proof that I'm in... Like,
yeah, you was in there, yeah. Because they shot that, and they shot that as part of that in the UK. They shot it all different places.
So
I remember saying that
Halifax,
one.
which is
okay, okay.
Some was in Leeds, some was in London, some was in Liverpool. So I was in Liverpool for
okay.
for a bit of filming for that. And then after that, forgot to add, I've seen that Supacell's being created. So I've sent it to my agent. It was the 30th of November 2021. I'll never forget
on my birthday.
Was that your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're blessed.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw that Supacell was gonna happen. I hadn't post notifications on for Rapman because like I was just, his work for me is the best thing that's come out of the UK. Like his numbers don't lie as well. So I was like, I need to get involved with this. So I've sent it to my agent, but I sent it, but at the same time, I was DMing every mutual I had with Rapman. I need to be in the show.
I need to be in this.
I need to be in the show. Like I've just come, I'm doing Marvel, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like I need to be in this show. So eventually the word got around that I'm about. So I had an audition. I got straight into the audition room, which is great. Usually you have to do this thing called a self-tape, where you're at home recording yourself. Yeah, self-tape.
Okay.
I got straight into the room, which was, I'm blessed for that.
Yeah.
And then I auditioned for Screamer, so a different part to the one I got. And I auditioned with Josh Tedeku, who plays Taser.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that I'd done a great job. He spoke to the casting director, Isabella, like, I've done a great job. So then the next month, I'd say, I went to Central London to do the second part of the audition, where Rapman was there. So I was gassed because I have a way with my words. So I feel like I could have spoken to him more in real life, and he might, you know, I might fancy my odds a bit more. I'm speaking to him, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did the audition for Screamer, and he was like, dope, sick. I don't even want to see it again, whatever. But the role for Screamer, in acting, you can be the best actor, but sometimes it just doesn't suit you. So Screamer's supposed to be the most intimidating guy ever. So the guy who got the part, Makaira, OG, my brother, Josh Tedeku, my brother, Andy Thompson, my brother, Xavier Russell, they're all my brothers. Shout them out whilst we're at it.
Love.
The guy who got the role, he suited the role a lot because he's got a deep voice. He's like massive, like,
massive
like
as well.
a unit, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so he gave me, Rapman said like, there's another role that's there that might suit you more. There's loads of character development with this character, which is a great, as an actor, you want to hear that character development. That's like gold dust. You want to hear that. So I was like, yeah, like I'd love to do it. No matter what he said, if he said I'm going to be an extra in it, I would have been grateful.
Like, cool.
I want to be part of a project that's going to, you know, has the trajectory to be so great. So I wanted to be part of it. And then, like, we started filming, we did rehearsals. It's a great experience. I did a couple adverts. I worked with Beats on an advert with like Bukayo Saka and stuff during the process of filming.
He's a gooner, by the way.
Yeah, I support Arsenal.
Yeah, well, no, like this way. No, that way, not that way. Forget that. No. They're dead. Yeah,
what do you mean they're dead?
Exactly, this way, like this. Yeah, this way. This is all three of us.
Yeah. So back to your main point, you don't have to go to drama school. I could still go to drama school, but I do train as well. As soon as
we have like someone private that helps.
I have a private one and I have a course as well.
Oh
so
wow!
I have a private one. He's American, Lewis Standstill, my American acting coach, and he helps me often. And then in the UK, I work with Theatre Peckham and Guildhall and RADA. I do a course with them. Guildhall and RADA are like one of the two biggest drama schools in the UK. So there's like a course that I do called Originate, and it's like you go there, you train. It's basically like drama school but compressed into like shorter times. Because for me, I'm not that flexible because sometimes I might be filming for something. So drama school, I don't know, I could still go, but I'm still training right now and I'm using the momentum from Supacell and from the other projects that I have filmed. So right at the current moment I'm in, I don't know if it makes sense for me, but not to say in the future that you know, I could potentially still go, because it's always about honing your craft and becoming the best actor you can that's possible for you. So, you know, I'm not closed off to it, but at this moment, I'd rather just, you know, keep booking, keep working, keep going on set, because that's a great way of training as well. Going on set is a great way because you're learning what you're going to be wanting to do for the rest of your life. Well, for me, for what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Come on.
So, yeah, definitely. And obviously, it's just been onwards and upwards. I've filmed for other stuff, and yeah, it should be great when it comes out.
At the moment, are you still playing football at the moment?
Not really. Like I try to play for fun when I can, but... You know,
it's mainly acting now.
Yeah, acting's my career path, but I'm not like closed off to playing football for fun, whether that's semi-pro or whatever. Wouldn't mind. Soccer Aid might call me tomorrow. That's
exactly.
That's what I want. I want to be.
Like you got a little profile now. You know what?
Yeah, I want to be in Soccer Aid, so you know, I want to be able to play football, and it's a skill. As an actor, it's not just about knowing how to act. There's skills that can cross paths. Like I filmed for a project and I'm the main character and it's to do with football. It's not out yet. So
right.
Okay. I won't talk about it too much, but I filmed for it and I'm the main character and it's about football. So
you was able to...
Yeah, there's a lot of football in
even the fitness as well. Like we were talking earlier, you might be the new John Wick or James Bond. So you're going to need that.
It's good to have loads of skills. Like even with my character in Supacell, there wasn't a backstory to him. So I created a backstory that he plays football. He's a young kid from the block that all the other Tower Boyz are from. Because when you do things like that, when you create a storyline and so on and so forth, you can you know, make it your own. Do you know what I mean? So the audience can relate to it. Because I know people who are like Tiny in real life.
I feel like he was more trying to... We have a football charity match coming up, and I think he was trying to proposition you. I think that's what he was trying to do.
You read my mind too. How do you know me so well?
Because I know you well. He was trying to let me know. Butter you up.
It's on the so it'd be nice if we just do special appearance, you know.
Let me know.
Our audience will be gassed, you know what I mean, to see you know what I'm saying?
Let me know.
We're doing a charity match for Flow Wellness Ghana.
Ghana. Yeah, I'm half Ghanaian.
You're half Ghanaian.
The
Ghanaians are here.
Some of our Ghanaians are pulling out. They don't want to play.
No, we're going to talk about that because what? No, we're going to talk about that
off camera. But it's a great charity. They provide menstrual products for girls in Ghana.
That's a good
exactly.
So if you're free,
we try to do something every year, so that's what we're doing this year.
Okay, that's really good.
I was going to ask you, like, obviously with your schedule, it still seems to be like you got a private tutor, you've got a course. You like, how important is it that to really practice and like work hard at your craft? Like, because a lot of people like them, like, you know, you might have some people like they have like a friendship group or whatever it is, and they're funny in that, or maybe they're good, you know, people like, oh, they see potential, and they feel like because of that now I can just go and do this movie and that movie. A lot of people think it's easy because the way you guys make it seem like when you off screen, like I mean on screen, you guys just make it look piece easy.
Right.
How important is it to like actually, you know, practice and be fully dedicated?
With most things in life, life, talent only gets you some places. Like, you need to work hard. Like, I'm not even just saying, it sounds very general, but you do need to work hard, especially in acting. It's not reading off the script. With me, I go very deep into my scripts. Like, I annotate it, I make sure that this makes sense. I'm asking questions like, why is he doing it that way and then not that way? Like, I'm making sure that there's questions being asked. It's all about honing your craft and making sure that you're sharp, because it's not, as I said, it's not just reading lines off of a script. Your voice needs to be the cadence, like your voice needs to be a certain way at certain times. Your movement's there. Like, there's so much that goes into acting that most people don't see. And that becomes more obvious when you do theatre, because in theatre it's like raw, it's like the raw craft of acting. Whereas on TV and film, it is obviously you're acting as well. It's edited. Yeah, you
have a chance to make mistakes.
Exactly that. So yeah, it's definitely important to do it, because it's a longevity thing as well. Like, you want to be able to be in the industry for as long as you can, and you can only stay for long if you work hard and you train, because people will see right through you. People like, I don't really believe him. Like, I don't believe him.
Your character has to be believable.
And I'm 19 now, and I want to be doing acting forever. So, you know, I need to work hard to stay at the top of my game. Do you know what I mean? So it's important that I continue to train. Listen, everyone can have potential. Like, loads of people in Supacell, it's our first like proper like main thing. So the talent's obviously there, but it's about seeing who can capitalize on their talent and, you know, add some hard work. As Johan Cruyff said, there's always room for improvement. And I agree with that. Like, you can always be better. Like, even Samuel Jackson probably trains where he can. But obviously he's
until
booking,
today,
he's obviously on set all the time. So that's also a way of training. So he's working and training. I believe in hard work, and I believe that, you know, if I use just my talent, it's gonna rub yourself out eventually, because people are going to just stop believing you, and there's always work to be done, because no one can do every accent in the world. So that means you can be working on your accent. No one can raise their voice, no one can cry. Like, do you know what I'm saying? There's
some people that can cry at will. I've seen like some actors struggle to cry in some scene that they need to do, but then some people, you have them, they can just pull it off like that. Like,
African style, and they put rub in your eye.
Is that what they do?
Some did, bro.
There's stuff like,
because them man ain't got a lot of film, so we ain't got time to be doing takes. We need to cry now.
They have to use what accessories.
There's people that method act. Method acting is when you like kind of become your character. I've tried to do that. There's a hospital scene between me and Taser after. You should have watched Supacell.
By now.
If you ain't seen it, we don't know what you're doing.
I was very upset in the scene because I've just been shot. I'm in hospital. I've seen him. I'm now happy. My emotions changed because he asked me about myself, and then my world comes crashing down. So for that whole day, you can ask any of them on set, I was crying the whole day. I was upset. My tone was just really down.
That's
mellow.
Crazy.
Because like, if you watch that scene, I've read comments about that scene. People are like, nah, when he said he's scared, my heart broke. And that's the type of stuff that you want to be hearing. So in order for that to happen, you need to, you know, be your character.
That,
yeah, like I'm a lost boy who's just been shot for no reason, basically. So yeah, I method acted that day, and I was really upset that day. And yeah.
How long did it take you to come out of that character? Like, the next day?
Nah. It made me really tired, so
really?
I wasn't talking for the whole day. No. When I went to sleep and I woke up, I was alright.
You was alright after.
But I really felt that scene, like that was an important scene that we needed to get right. And Sebastian Thiel, who directed that episode, he done a great job. Yeah.
No, that's always it's fascinating to me though, because you hear some actors like they maybe they have like a role, like for example, I think I know 50 Cent done it. He had to play a role. I can't remember what disease he had, and he had to
lose weight.
He had to lose mad weight. Or you have Will Smith, these guys who actually Jim Carrey's, or they actually live this character. And people would even tell you like that. I can't remember who done a joke.
No,
I can't remember.
It's my man actually, the one that died.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Joker. Like literally, and then like, bro, they couldn't come out. It takes them so long. They're stuck in that character. Yeah. That just shows you how much that they literally just let themselves go and just like let that character like take over.
There's an actor called Austin Butler. He plays Elvis Presley.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Like Elvis Presley.
No way.
So what he's had to do, he's used his voice coach to teach him how to speak like himself. He had to learn. He's learning how to
read.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's deeper than what you think. Like you're not just watching people read. I'm very early into my career, but I'm trying to follow in footsteps that these guys are following. I'm not saying that I look up to them necessarily, but I appreciate their work and I want it for myself. Like I want to implement some of the stuff that they've done onto myself, and you know,
and add your own personal uniqueness.
Yeah,
I love that.
Exactly that.
I love that.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you know who Little Saint is?
Little Saint.
Yeah. So if I told you do it for Little Saint, do you know what that means?
Wow. What does that mean?
Do it for Little Saint.
Do you lot know what that means?
What you talking about?
Yeah, you know like that.
What you talking about?
Oh, that's
I'm not gonna lie, we're all lost.
Because normally people ask that to know if a girl's too young for you.
Oh, right.
Little Saint got shot and You Got Served. You know what You Got Served? The
Oh
movie?
yeah, a long time ago. I forgot that movie.
Yeah.
bro. Oh,
so when
yeah,
you got shot,
Right.
I thought of Little Saint.
Oh.
I was so heartbroken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're the younger of the group, he was the younger of the group.
okay,
It makes sense.
okay.
But then when you arose, I said, wow.
Yeah.
God
When
is
you
good.
arose.
When you arose. How was it getting shot? Like, because it looked real.
Yeah.
It looked so real. Like, you acted.
Yeah, I'm happy you said that because that wasn't like taught to me. Like the night before, I just researched the kind of actions that someone would make when they've got shot. That no one told me how to do it. Like I just did it myself.
Come on.
Obviously, I'm pretending to play fight. I would have been like dun dun. On the day of the set, the director said bang. So I waited a bit and then bang, and then I've gone like that.
Yeah.
And I've looked into Taser's eyes to make it a bit more personal because obviously I look up to Taser and Taser cares about
hard.
me. So I've looked into his eyes and then I fell on the floor and you see my reaction on the floor. Like that, the blood's pouring out my eyes. So like I just practiced it the night before, and my mum's obviously not an actor. It's not obvious, but my mum's not an actor.
Yeah.
So I ask her for opinions quite a lot because she's the viewers. Not everyone's. Not all the viewers are gonna be actors.
Yeah.
So she said, "Yeah, like son, you smashed it. Like make sure you do it like that on the day." So then the days come, and we filmed it, and it was just mad. Like I've done it. I've been speaking to Gets as well to make sure that we're on the same page, you know. And yeah, it ended up being good. I didn't want to get shot. But
I don't think no one wants to get shot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
When I first read the script, I didn't want to get shot, but you know that's how the writing was, and you know it's sort of a blessing because now it's a memorable moment. Everyone remembers that happens to my character. That happens to my character. So
I feel like scenes like that, always stick with the
They're
viewers.
poignant.
Yeah.
We're going to change it from do it for Little Saint to do it for Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's about time now we
Yeah,
update
it's about time we update it
Do it for Tiny.
This is a
because we've all forgotten Little Saint.
It's a good movie though. You Got Served. You should watch it, bro.
I'm sure you haven't seen
I've
it.
definitely heard of that.
Yeah, you heard of it. Yeah,
Maybe
no,
if I watch it, I might
B2K and then Man of Mine
the
and
dance
then
battles
Over
and all that
Dancing.
stuff. But I was gonna ask another thing to follow that question. Like, you know the ganja.
Yes.
Is it real?
Nah.
I've always wondered.
It's like some like herbal thing. Like they are smoking, but it doesn't affect your lungs or nothing.
What? Just smoking fake air? How's that possible?
Yeah, because I've always wanted in
that
movies
fake
like,
smoke?
is it real weed? Like,
Yeah, no,
but
it wouldn't be. That's
yeah, it would. Yeah.
unprofessional. Netflix are never gonna.
So you're telling
So
me,
what,
man, they
even
don't
in-
smoke?
You'll be half
Like
high when you're
Power
walking.
and all that.
I
That's
can't-
Netflix.
I'd highly
America,
doubt
I don't-
it would be
America
real.
probably
anything
smoking
high
weed.
production that it's unprofessional because you might get high.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Start forgetting your lines.
Weed affects weed affects people differently. Someone
yeah.
could have like a panic attack, and then now it's
How are they gonna
Netflix
act?
are in trouble. Now HBO Max are in trouble.
Yeah.
Whoever's the broadcaster is gonna be in
And
trouble.
you mentioned Gets. Obviously, you had Digger D. How was it working with both of them?
Gets is probably one of the coldest actors.
Non's for you, bro.
Oh, thank you.
We think that you finished
Yeah.
that on another one.
Gets is I think he's unbelievable. Like
Yeah.
he murked that role.
I hated him, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I
So
love
that's-
Gets.
that means he's done his job correctly.
That's to
Big
that.
man thing. I don't even want to see Gets no more.
Gets
bro.
is very artistic. Like
Nah, I was pissed off.
No, I know
bro.
what you mean, but that means that the character literally.
I
embodied
believed
the
his
role.
character, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, I'm his biggest fan, fam.
Yeah, like he done so well. His character is played to a T. He shot me and he's like, should have let your boy fight on, like he's being bothered
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah,
shot
yeah.
like a
Like, it was so
16-year-old,
calm.
a 15-year-old.
You know what I mean?
In a calm. And then there's another scene with Taser and Crazy's getting, and he's like, oh, you still mad about your boy?
Yeah,
At least
like
he's
you're-
still breathing.
Yeah,
At least he's
yeah.
still breathing.
No, but I feel like that part was so. I feel like that part was necessary because that was until that point. Yeah, it was like it was gay. It was a game. That point was what tells you that this ain't a game though.
It's about to get
that
messy.
the real guys, like this is the top boss. Like you know the final boss.
Yeah.
The final boss is here.
Yeah.
And he's not here to I did not expect that.
Yeah.
I promise you. I thought he was gonna be like, oh yeah, what? All right, don't let that happen again. And it was gonna bounce. When he done that, I was like, oh shit.
As soon as
final boss
as soon
is
as
here
Tiny
still.
got shot, it's like a turning point.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So, but yeah, and as for Digger D, well done to him as well. Like his character was really good. I enjoyed it because we didn't see his episode until quite recent. To be fair, we had a cast screening, and then I seen it. I'm like, wow, like he done a great job. It felt real. Like,
Yeah, it felt real.
Because that was his first acting thing
and
as well.
He was on set. It was just like normal, like chilling. He's one of the biggest rappers in the UK. And he's just like casually chilling. Did
you get to meet him?
Yeah, there was no ego in the party. So we had the party scene. And obviously he was there. So obviously we got to speak with him and stuff like that. There was no ego there. Like he done a great job. Like he's an actor now. If I was him, I'd say I'm an actor. I'm a rapper. Like done a great job.
Because sometimes it's not easy for them to cross over. It comes across cringe.
Yeah.
And because we already have a view of them, their acting doesn't become believable.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? I'm not because I saw some of the behind the scenes of his kind of like, I think it was doing rounds because I think they released it. I think two things I'll say is like, I feel like Rapman also coming from like a rapping background, being a musician, I feel like he would know how to get the best out of Digger, right?
Yeah,
Number one.
definitely.
Number two as well, I also feel like he was like a sponge. Like when you watch some of the clips I seen anyways, he wanted to know everything. Like, yo, is that all right? Do you know what I mean? Oh, should I do it this way?
Exactly.
What do you think should I do? Like he wasn't like egotistic.
No
he wasn't
ego.
like, do you know what I mean? He was like, yo,
great.
what
I
do you
think that's
need?
really good.
Like, so I really, just watching that, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing he does. And if he does choose to pursue that, like, he will smash it because he's ready to learn, bro. And I rate
he
that.
auditioned like the rest of us. Like he's like obviously like very famous, especially in this country. So loads of people might think, oh, like, I don't have to audition for that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just getting a role. But he did the humble thing, and he auditioned, gets auditioned as well. They took the notes and they went into their script like the rest of us. And they became like part of the Supacell family. It's good. And obviously before anyone gets a part, Netflix have to approve it, so that means he's got Netflix level acting. So meaning he's done a great job.
That's very true.
Under their belt.
I feel like he'll go far.
There was also a scene, that I really wanted to touch on that to me was quite poignant. It was Andre's son. Yeah. So Andre is supposed to go cinema with him. He then decides to go and look at the trap house, right? Son then says, and then my man goes to the olders.
Yeah.
And that is a reality of what happens in life. When a father is absent, someone's going to fill that role. And normally it is the man them on the estate.
Right.
Sad to say.
Obviously, I know you weren't involved with that storyline, but your character kind of, we don't know, but we could assume that he also got groomed into being that gang.
Like, you never know, but that definitely does happen in real life. We see it all the time, and we hear stories about it all the time. And it's obviously not a good thing. It's very negative, but you know, that whole storyline between Andre and AJ, so the dad and the son, it's a very good storyline. Very interesting, and I feel like loads of people can definitely relate to that. And obviously, Andre's just trying to make ends meet. Like he's just trying to do the best for his son, but he can often get caught up in the wrong, the wrong spaces. He's got a new superpower. Like life's really hitting him hard. Like the bailiffs have just come to his house, and
Imagine.
His son's had to see that. His son's tried to offer his phone. As a dad, that must be crazy because you never want to see your son like go through that, and you don't want to feel like a bad dad. And he does try his hardest, but it's clearly not good enough. And it's easy for AJ to get caught up in the gang life because you can see like with brags and all of that, they're very comfortable with him. Like the way they're grooming him, like they're speaking to him nicely, like they're his friend and stuff. And if you're friends with the oldest, you're gonna feel a certain type of way. So me and his character can kind of relate in a sense.
That's what I was
we're both
thinking.
young, we're both young people in the show, and you know, we're both around the wrong crowds, basically.
And in real life then, because you are of that age group, or you've been through that, what do you think normally entices young guys to go to these olders, even if they got food at home, decent clothes? No, because some what is it that makes
status is a big thing as well. Like you want your street cred. Obviously, I'm a bit older now, so obviously I don't care about
course
street
not,
cred at all. It don't mean nothing for me. But when you're younger, you might want to seem cool. Like obviously girls as well. Like girls are like a bad guy. Like so that's obviously a factor.
So that's still going on now, you reckon? Because obviously we're a lot. No. We're a lot older now, and we don't know if that, because back in our days that was there. Yeah, it's prevalent. So it's still the same situation. They've not changed.
It's a continuous cycle.
So they've not changed.
Yeah, like some girls like bad guys, and
it's
true. People want to get girls. People want to get money. People want to seem like a bad man. Like it's like a sort of power that people might think it comes with.
It's weird, isn't
Obviously, I don't think.
Yeah, but like, why do you feel like you didn't go? What was it? What would you credit it to that? Why you didn't go down that path? Because you could have easily. I feel like that's the easiest thing to do. Is to join a gang or get groomed by one of these elders to go do badness. Why do you feel like you avoided that part?
I don't know. I just always had my head screwed on in a sense. I always know what I wanted in life. Always wanted to be successful somehow, and I knew that didn't align with the path that I wanted to go down in life. Obviously, I could sit here and say my parents were strict and stuff.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you.
Loads of people's parents were strict. To be fair, my parents weren't even that strict.
Do you have both your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My parents weren't even that strict. Of course, there's boundaries and stuff, but I was allowed to go out when I was younger. I'm not saying till like midnight. Obviously, I had curfew and stuff, but I was allowed to go out. My parents had trust in me. And some people can use that in a negative way. They can manipulate their parents and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like I didn't need to do that. Like I feel like I knew I wanted to. At first, I wanted to play football, and if not that, I wanted to be an actor. So I don't know. The street life was just never for me, and I'm obviously blessed to have the talents that I have.
Amen.
And it just didn't align with what I wanted to do in life.
What do you think could be done for the youth then, like to avoid them going that? Because obviously you like you said, sometimes parents do have it patterned.
Yeah,
and it's not that. So is there anything else do you think outside of the home that can be done to avoid people getting trapped in that life?
I feel like maybe schools can do more, because at the end of the day, when you're young, you're spending a lot of time at school. I feel like more younger role models need to be about, because it's all good and all having these older role models, but you can't really relate to them. They're like 10, 20 years older than you. So I'm glad to be, some people would say I'm a young role model. Like I'm glad for that. I went to Sacred Heart recently and did a quick Q&A with people, and I feel like
that's so sick.
Well done,
imagine you coming from I just want to recap it back. Come from a situation where you was getting in trouble. The head teacher was like, no, you can't join that. Now circle back. You're doing Q&A. Crazy.
Because I don't know, I want to see people shine. I'm not really a hater, and I'm not a hater. I don't. The more people that are coming from my background and my area doing well, it's only gonna be positive for me, because more opportunities will come about naturally.
Come on.
Like it's linear.
God will bless you.
It's directly proportional. Like it makes sense. So I feel like if there's more younger role models, there's more people doing stuff like acting, football. Not even that, the educational route's still there. Loads of my friends are doing the educational route, and they're doing amazingly. Like big up to my friends. Like they're doing well. So yeah, younger role models would be great. Schools, it's all good and all saying schools can do more, but like, if there's a structure and a plan that can go through with it, that would be great. There's always extracurricular activities, but you need schools like Sacred Heart. I'm not saying it because I went there, but in Sacred Heart, loads of the teachers genuinely care about the students. And when that's there, then the possibilities are endless. Like they're gonna actually listen, because you hear your mum, your dad nagging all the time. Like you're gonna hear that at home. But when you get a second opinion, another aspect, you might listen to it more. Like in my school, obviously, naturally, people got kicked out. Some people just can't be saved at the end of the day. Like, but loads of people I've seen do a 360. I have so many of my friends who were maybe like going down the wrong path, and then they found something that they love, and sometimes teachers can help, and they're doing quite well for themselves now as well. But some people, not everyone can be saved at the end of the day. It's the harsh reality.
And that's the man. That's the one.
Do
right
you guys
there,
have youth clubs? Because we used to have youth clubs. Like we used to pay like 20p or something. To go to a youth club.
You used to pay?
Yeah, like sometimes pay like 20p.
Youth club that I went to school.
Yeah, it was free now. Yeah. Our time, it was free, bro.
They pay 20p.
The youth club I went to is called Damalola Taylor Centre.
Oh, yeah.
My
Wolf Road.
No, it's in Peckham.
Yeah, the one in Peckham.
Yeah, Peckham, sorry. By Peckham Library, innit?
Yeah, both my grandparents live in Peckham, so I used to play football there all the time.
Okay.
It was really good, a nice community. Like, no one was really trying to do the bad boy thing. Like, we're playing football, we're playing PS4, we're eating. Like, we're doing mad things, like we're making pizzas and stuff. Like, we're just young. Like, and that's what young people should be doing, being young. A lot of people want to be older than they actually are.
By the way, it's a trap.
So it's good to have these youth centers. It would be nice if there's more. Like, I live in SE16. And I have to go to SE15 for a youth club.
That's crazy.
There should be
one in your
each neighbour in each postcode.
Exactly.
The new government we have in what's it called?
Labour.
Labour, you're here.
Hopefully
Please do your Labour, do your work, and start more. You're hearing it.
Yeah,
you're hearing it. More community.
Like, my dad's friend, who I call my uncle, his name's Sace. He runs a company called Mentivity.
Yeah, I know, yeah, met him. Yeah. We're trying to get Sace on actually.
He does a lot for the community.
He does a lot.
Even so, a few years back in like 2019, I went to Cornwall with them with Mentivity, and we did surfing, like random things like that. It's nice to see a different outlook from London, and things like that can definitely help the community. And I feel like getting out of your comfort zone. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, out of your comfort zone.
Good name.
Stuff like that. What's stopping more of that from happening? I don't know. Like, I would definitely try to start that. But obviously, I'm quite young. I've still got a career to focus on. Maybe when I'm in America and my career is established, because that will happen. In Jesus' name.
Praise God.
It's done. It's happened already.
Please don't forget our soul.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a lot. I definitely want to do a lot for the community.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's important. A lot of people like forget their roots and forget where they're coming from. But it's in my notes in my phone. Like, I have a plan. Like, I wanna help people out.
No, well, listen, I love your mindset, man. And based on what you're saying, I would always say, listen, anytime you want to get a word out there, something's on your mind, you want to kind of get out there, and you need like an outlet. Yeah. This is our platform is always a home for you. So whenever it is, just reach out to us. You're always welcome here.
Definitely.
Right.
Our little brother. And we won't send you country. Positive grooming. We won't send you country.
So there's positive grooming.
There's positive grooming.
Okay, I learned that too. Yeah. No, I was even going to add to that. I feel like another thing they could be doing, I know they tried, I feel like our school times, it was kind of dying out. It's like, you know, when they take kids like to travel to other countries. I feel like that's also another good thing they could do, because like you could take the kids out to go and do charity work in other country and just see how people are living in other country.
Sacred Heart do this thing called Mission to Thailand.
All right.
They take, I think it's every other year, they take a group of students. You have to write like why you want to.
Okay,
you have to pay, but it's subsidized by the school, and they go and help people in Thailand. I applied for it, I didn't get in, but it's what it is.
Look at you now.
Yeah, it is what it is. But
the fact that you applied showed your intention. You know what I mean?
like it was a proper good opportunity. One of my friends got to do it. Like, they're feeding elephants, but that's for the fun part. But on the serious part, like, they've gone there. They've gone to help the kids in Thailand. Like, stuff like that, you're getting your mind away from the ends mindset. And I feel like that's really good, especially in this day and age where, you know, a lot of things, the ends is glorified. Like, crime is very much glorified. So to see things like that, it is very refreshing, and you know, it's very good that Sacred Heart do that. I'm basically giving Sacred Heart promo.
I like Sacred Heart. Everyone's gonna think this is a private school.
No, but it's a good school. It's a very good school.
I enjoyed my time.
It's a very good school.
And they still, Mr. Lanceco, the head teacher, defo, he helps me out a lot. Whether that's me messaging him and him telling me, well done, congratulations, come back to the school. Because there is a warm reception for me at the school, whether that's the teachers or the students. As soon as I stepped foot in that school, people like running towards me and stuff, which is crazy because, you know,
you're still so young as well.
Yeah, I just think I'm not your age mate, but we're close enough, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy.
You know what? I feel like that's your start, you know? I feel like that school there, with a lot of the plans and things you have, and I believe you. I feel like you're genuine about that. I feel like you can make that school there your foundation to start. Because those kids there, like you said, they're already looking up to you. Definitely. You're quite close as well in age, and I feel like your growth, as you're growing, take them along, and hopefully through that, it can spread as well to other schools in that area, because there's quite a lot of schools in that area. They got Michael Ramsey, all of that. All of the
that's called Arkle Saints now.
They've changed it. Yeah. So all of that.
But on that road, that's a long road. It's like from Oval to like Queens Road.
Peckham. Yeah, all that way.
Sacred Heart, Arkle Saints, St. Gabriel's, Harris Peckham.
Yeah, Harris Peckham.
St. Thomas Stack.
It's a long road, isn't it? When you think about it, that's right. From Kenny,
you have the time. Your career will be long.
Yeah,
Amen.
Nah, bro, we've come to the end.
No, I got one thing for him quickly before we leave. I'll give it. So now you're going to direct. I want 3 of us to do a quick acting role.
This guy always does this, bro.
No, quickly. And then you can just
improv, yeah.
The improv.
So
what
your girlfriend has just cheated on you. And you need to call her out for the
cheating, yeah.
So Kali start because you said you were the actor.
Yeah.
So sure, after you
take one action.
So am I calling you lot, yeah?
Yeah, call me. Okay, let me be on the phone. Should I play the girl? Okay, let me play the babe.
Are you gonna pick up?
Yeah.
I don't know why this guy's doing this.
Hello.
Yo, babes, what are you saying?
I'm alright, and you?
Yeah, I'm good. Listen.
Hey, I want to give you back shot from the back. Hurry up, get off the phone.
Yeah, what's going on?
Remember, you cheated on you, just found out.
Yo, babes, listen. I was just talking to my man, and he's telling me...
Who's my man?
Don't worry about that. Listen to what I'm telling you.
What do you mean don't worry about that? You bring up my man's
I'm not feeling the
attitude.
attitude. I'm not feeling the attitude. Listen.
What do you mean?
Listen. What were you doing yesterday at like 3 o'clock?
What do you mean what was I doing? I was at
home.
What
were you doing yesterday at 3 o'clock?
Home.
Hey, listen, don't lie to me. Because I already got...
What do you mean don't lie to you? I was
video
at home.
evidence of you at Avocado Cafe.
Avocado.
Where's that?
With one Donny. Don't do that, bro.
No. Listen. Here you go again with your narcissist self.
Listen. What I don't want to hear is you using buzzwords.
Buzzwords.
Just tell me where you were at 3 o'clock yesterday.
No, I was out with my friends. What do you mean you saw me in Avocado Cafe?
Give me a name.
Tanisha? Shaniqua?
Keisha, sorry.
Keisha, Becky.
Why would you use all those?
You've been in this situation before, haven't you?
This guy. You're meant to be acting. What's wrong with you?
I've got a video of you at Avocado Cafe.
You haven't got no video of me, man. Shut up, man.
Damn.
That's all. What kind of
this guy, why you getting thrown off? You can't get thrown off, bro. That's
laughing.
Because it's funny. Ignore us, bro.
Hey, listen,
you can't do fear.
Listen, man? You're always doing this all the time. What's wrong with you?
I've decided, that me and you, we're gonna have to cool off, you know.
That's fine.
Cool off.
That's
okay.
fine,
yeah.
That's
so
all
you were
right.
really out there with my man yesterday.
I'm not begging for no man.
Okay, say nothing. Wow. Say nothing. I'm coming to get my car.
Hey, fuck,
I'm coming to get my TV and my microwave. Bro, this bitch just knocked me off. Nah, you're taking the piss. Hey, pick up the phone.
Your call has been forwarded. It's a T-Mobile voice note.
Thank you.
That was good. That was funny.
Nah, your acting was dead, bro. You should have.
Yeah, he was doing.
He was more emotion out of me, bro. You were very mad.
Who's it? Me and you again.
Me.
Oh, you want me to be the baby?
Should we do it now? Like that?
Okay, so he's gonna.
He's a director.
So you was acting, now is him. Cool. He's the guy you just caught.
Cool. Who's doing the ringing thingy? Let me call this girl, bro.
Hello.
Hey, you alright, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you, babes?
Listen, what was you doing last week?
Last
week? You was
week?
going out with your friends. Where did you lot go?
What do you mean? What day?
Don't play dumb, bro. You only went out. You told me about one day you went out last week, Saturday.
Why are you calling me bro, babes? What's going on?
Listen, I feel like you're beating around the bush. Who did you go out with last week, Saturday?
I told you last week I was going out with my sister. Yeah, you can call her right now. I don't know why you're calling me on this energy.
Well, check this out. I spoke to your sister already.
Oh.
She said she never saw you.
Banang.
So what, you want to think about that again?
No, I don't believe you. Because I was with my sister.
Alright, cool.
I was with my sister. We even took snaps together.
Alright, cool. I feel like you found a dumb one, innit?
What are you talking about? Why are you coming with this energy?
I spoke to your sister. She said she wasn't with you.
She's lying then.
Listen, furthermore, the guy you was with.
What guy?
Listen to me, relax. The guy you was with sent me a video.
The guy, why would he do that?
Of him and yourself at Novotel.
Novotel? Nah, he's lying. What guy is this, please?
Listen.
What guy is this? I don't appreciate the energy you're coming with.
Check this out.
Bare accusations.
I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm just calling you to let you know when you get back, your stuff's going to be outside.
That is just immature. That is immature. I've been with you for how long? Who held you down when you're in prison? Hello?
you say? What you say? Hold on. Yeah. What you say?
I like actors that come on a calm.
That was alright. On the car tick, innit? On the car tick. Yeah.
You are definitely an actor, because that's not how you would be, bro.
What? That's not how
That is not the picture that I know you'd come with.
You know, but you're not acting, did it? You know what I mean?
Let me go now. Who is calling me?
Yeah. Nobody.
DT
You've already acted, or shall I call you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But you're the one that's meant to be calling me. Yeah, because you're not the one that... Why this ringtone?
Sorry, it's the first one I can think of.
Hello.
Hello, babes.
Ngozika. Why are you laughing, bro? I'm acting. Sorry. Ngozika. Where was you yesterday?
Hey, Chuku.
What do you mean, hey, Chuku? I said Ngozika. Where were you yesterday?
What do you mean, babe? I told you where I was going. I was going out my...
Listen. When I'm speaking, don't speak. I said Ngozika. Where were you yesterday?
We already had this conversation. I don't like it when you're aggressive.
Who's aggressive?
Your
so
tone.
You left me to go and be with Chidubem
right now.
You chose Chidubem over me. Listen, after everything I've done for you and your family, you chose Chidubem over me.
Why you bring my family into this?
Ngozika. Hey, Ngozika, I swear to you. Where were you yesterday? Tell me the truth now.
I can't deal with you when you're moving like this.
Ngozika, if you don't tell me the truth now, what will happen to you? You will not understand it.
Chuku, do you want to...
Don't Chuku me, please. Ngozika, what did you do yesterday? Tell me now, confess, because I'm telling you, by the time you come back, you see that your pint, I will take it to that, and you know that place, I will take it. Ngozika, tell me now, what were you doing yesterday?
Okay.
Ngozika,
me and
if I call you one more time, what were you doing yesterday?
Would you let me speak?
Okay, speak. Ngozika, after everything I did for you and your family, all the money I spent for you and your family, this is how you choose to pay me back. Ngozika,
babe, listen, can you calm down?
You see all those money, everything I built for you and your family, I'm going to take them back. Not even a pin will be left. Ngozika, tell me the truth now.
You're overreacting. This guy goes over the top, but I said that I can't act with this guy.
Hey, that wins the Oscar.
This guy needs to go Nollywood.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, he needs to go Nollywood.
That was actually good.
Straight Nollywood. I said
Ngozika, I've never heard that name before in my life.
I didn't even get to speak. I didn't get to defend myself.
Why can you speak when you just cheated on me, bro?
I didn't get to defend myself.
That was good.
That was so good.
Man.
No, well done, guys.
I believed you.
You believed him, yeah? Do we have a little bit of a shot? Do we have a little bit of a shot in Hollywood? A little bit.
Maybe Nollywood.
Yeah, Nollywood. Yeah.
It's still a hood.
Yeah. It's still a hood.
Still a hood.
Netflix is taking them now too.
By the way. Yeah, sorry, we've come to the end of the episode now, man. Appreciate having you here.
Yeah,
is there anything you want our viewers to look out for? Anything coming up?
Coming up, man.
I've got a BBC show coming out called The Listeners.
Wow. Come on.
Called what?
The Listeners.
The Listeners. Okay.
Cool. Manchester. It's a northern accent. It's completely different.
Is that the football one you were talking about?
Nah, that's a different one. That one's called Rise and Baller.
Okay.
With Rise and Ballers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
But that's still in the early stages, so we'll see what happens with that. But The Listeners will be probably the next series I've got coming out.
Okay.
And it's going to be really good. There's nothing like Supercell. Got a bit of singing in there. It's a bit
chill. Hey. What you was singing in that? He's doing Glee in that. Glee.
Yeah, it's just different parts.
You can hold a note, yeah?
We'll talk about off camera. I don't too much.
You don't give it too much.
Yeah, so it's just, doing different stuff. Being in different pots, don't want to be typecasted or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a football show coming out hopefully soon as well. We'll see what happens with that. But keep watching Supercell so that we can get a season 2.
Come on.
Yeah.
Amen.
You will get
it's already done. I'm sure it's already done. They have to be. They have to do it.
That's a no-brainer, man.
Where can they follow you? Find you?
Akai Coleman is on all my social media.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wonderful name.
Support this young man, bro.
Please go and support him. He's a good guy. We believe in him. He's now our younger brother.
Facts.
Yep.
So we are older brothers. When you see us on road at these events, don't walk past us like you don't know us.
I'm not like that.
You must, what's it called? Debale?
No, you're asking too much. There's a whole star out here, bro.
With the ones that must Dobele.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm joking now. But no, listen, it's been a great episode. Make sure you lot go and watch Supercell. Yeah. If you've seen it, let us know what you think in the comments. You know what I mean? If you've got any questions for Akai, we can forward them because now we are brothers. Make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe, and please donate to Flow Wellness Ghana, the charity that was supporting this Saturday.
And guess what? I think we have like 15 more tickets left. There's not that many. So you know what? He might, depends on his schedule. He might just show up. So you might get to meet him. You know what I mean?
Autograph.
So listen, exactly.
But until next time, peace.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.